Libra. Hello, this is Christelle Martinet, and I'm here with the Moon Love readings. Moon Love readings for the month for every sign. Then in about a week or so, 10 days, I'm going to be coming with the general readings for the month of July for each sign. So what are these moons going to do to us? What are they going to do to you? Well, Libra, there's the full moon in Capricorn on July 5th, and you might have a strong need there to feel useful, being useful to society, and you look for a justification from the outside world. You want people to tell you, to acknowledge you, and sometimes you may be peeved or you may resent the fact that people are ignoring you. This is a moon that has you perhaps having pains in your bones. Take your bones don't take them for granted. Your backbone in particular may take a hit. So that is July 5th, the full moon. The new moon is in Cancer on the 20th of July. And it's a sensitive new moon. It's really sensitive. And you'll start thinking about your place in the world, how connected you are to everything that's going on. And then you ask yourself, am I working to help create positive change, or can I contribute more? This is for Cancer, Moon, Sun, and Rising. Sorry, this is for Libra, Moon, Sun, and Rising sign, this reading. Now, this new moon in Cancer will affect Cancer, Capricorn, and Gemini in particular, but it will affect all of us. So let's start with the picture postcards, and then I will put this as a focus card. Okay. Now, this is, I guess you could see that? Yes. Young Woman Reading a Book of Hours by Ambrosius Benson. The Young Woman with the Book of Hours. And this is the Gustav Klimt Gilded Tarot. Okay, Libra. I've got here the Six of Wands. What a great omen. What a great beginning to the month. The Six of Wands. It's a victorious card, usually putting up those, laurel wreaths all over. Now we go from good to better. We have the Three of Cups, celebrating. We are celebrating there. And then the Two of Wands. Right now, the Two of Wands is a card that you look and you start thinking, you sort of shadow box with yourself and your ideas. We've got the Magician. We've got this beautiful Magician. Wow. And then we've got the Five of Cups. Look, if I weren't Christelle Martinet, I would say, what is this reading all about? But I know what this reading is all about. Look, Libra, you're in a position of, okay, we'll say it. The incoming card does see you having accolades. But first, let me look at this woman reading the Book of Hours. Okay. We have matrimonio, the wedding. Rupture, rottura, and then impossibility. So it looks like it is a marriage made in heaven. Even if someone wants to defy that, it's not possible to separate you at the present time for those of you who are considering that. Then I'm going to go to this victorious Six of Wands, and I've got, the uomo di legge. This is a legal counselor. This is a barrister, a lawyer, esquire. Now, guadagno, earnings, vittoria, victory. Look, this is a victory. Any way you cut it, Libra, there's a victory that you are going to celebrate in terms of a relationship in the beginning of the month. It may even be a victory in terms of a settlement with a person that you are leaving or starting to get together with. This is, there are both sides to that coin. Now to this Three of Cups. To the Three of Cups, Libra, I've got a contratto d'affari, a business contract. Then I have insincerità, lies. Then I have messaggero, messenger, and it looks like to me that you are weighing, and the cards are telling you to read between the lines and really dot your I's and cross your T's if you have to do with some kind of business contract. I'm going now to this Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands. And we have ostacoli, obstacles. The Two of Wands. This is the sparring partner. You're your own sparring partner. And lutto is mourning. And then uomo d'affari. Now it looks like that they almost have a twofold, they're a contradictory meaning, because here we saw that there were lies in terms of a contract or an offer that you need to read between the lines. And then here we have obstacles in your path. So it seems like the necessary progression in terms of you considering doing business with someone. And since this is a love reading, this may entail pairing up with somebody, being in the business of a loved one, or being asked to be some form of legal representative for that business. And there are some things that need to be really discussed and negotiated. Now I'm going to the Magician, and I'm going to take one from under the deck. Now, I've got nemico, which is an enemy. We have protezione, protection, and then difficoltà, difficulty. So it looks like to me that you, with this Magician, because the fourth card I took from under the deck is malattia, illness, and illness in the sense of depressed state, in insatisfaction, where you get so down. And it looks like these cards are telling you, Libra, that you're not living to your full potential in the month of July in terms of you being able to use that law of attraction for the abundance of spirit, the abundance of money, the abundance of love to come into your life. So this is a really good sign. It's a really good message for you. You're not living up to your potential, because the potential is there. You have magical powers this month. And the idea here is learning how to use them. I'll see where the runes will bring us there. Now I have the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups brings prudenza, caution, viaggio, travel, then amica, friend, harmony. She speaks to harmony. And it looks like there is a desire to go really break out of your chains and go somewhere, but it looks like the cards are telling you to take care and try to find harmony in your life in a different way. Do not run from the situation at hand, because running will make it more difficult. Oops, sorry for the noise. Will make it more difficult for you to gain understanding and gain wisdom in your situation. I'm going to take the runes here to see what they have to add. Let me turn them all around. Okay, weird. This is the third reading in a row, and it's come out both times, a nameless, faceless rune, which talks of a faded or undisclosed in a bit of information. When it's paired with this rune, which is Gifu, when it's paired with Gifu, it talks about love coming in, and there's a final decision being made. So, there is a change in your love life, but it is a change that you do not necessarily want to aid or want to abet, but you are drawing, you're what do they say in English? Your feet are dragging. You're dragging your feet because you're not all in with it. Well, that being said, I do have Lagos Lagos here. And it does talk Lagos. It's a female emotional energy, Lagos. It's a beautiful card. It talks about intuitive knowledge. A card. It's a rune. It talks about emotions, you knowing in advance what you have to do. And as such, you have an excellent memory for what the process entails. And it's an excellent moment for you to learn an important karmic lesson. I'm going to take a card from under the bottom of the tarot, and I've got the High Priest. Now, that's what I was looking for, because the High Priest, let me put that off to the side just a moment. There we go, with Keenats. Keenats is bright stave, and Keenats is a very warm strength, energy, and power. Now, Keenats is a beautiful energy that you want to keep close because it means you start to open up. You start something new, and the runes are telling you to start something new. Why and where, in what domain, is the spiritual domain. Start something new. Channel that bit of your energy that is embroiled in this superficial relationship issue and put it out there in spiritual terms. I've got Awats is Merkstave, as you can see, it's upside down. And Awats usually talks about shifts, movements, changing residences. And this is not going to happen. But if there is a plan to do so, it's telling you it will be stalled, it is put off, it will be gradual, and it needs to be put on the back burner. All right, we have here also the rune Need. Okay, we get it. We have to have patience. As I just said, there's a delay, there are constraints, there's something out of your hands that you can't deal with. And it's difficult for you to understand completely. But now let me go one at a time and get these out. And I have here Aljits, which is Merkstave, which is upside down. Aljits is usually a very fortunate new influence in your life. It's a friendship, and it's a protective room. What I have here is that in this position, it talks about you not being able to, it tells you literally, Libra, watch your back, even in terms of your friends. You rely on your gut feelings. That's what it says to you. Then I've got this, 30 sets. Doesn't look like a hammer. Well, it does. It comes down strong like a hammer. 30 sats is it tells you there's something that you have to go through, and you are going through it in this month with your relationships as well, relationships. And how can I say 30 sats does protect you if you face it head on. And it gives you the burning passion to do that. But it will be difficult for you. Tempered, as we saw, that's tempered by Lagos Lagos, because it will be smooth sailing, no matter how difficulty is. The key here, Libra, is not having fear slip in and seep into those cracks and crevices. All right, we have here too Awats. Now, Awats is a very powerfully protective rune. And see, it has Awats. This is Awats. The other one is Awats. And one was Merkstave, and this was upright Brightstave. And so there is this balance, in some areas of your life, you are protected, like the area of business. And I talked about this new person perhaps coming in. Well, not the new person, but the getting to a place of balance after you've had to face the difficult situation. And so, with Awats and Awats together, one Merkstave, one Brightstave, you have a more or less balanced protection from the universe. Now I've got here Fehu. Fehu is fulfillment, all right? Romantic or financial gains. And I'm looking at romantic gain. Even if there is, and I've been seeing this over and over in the readings with these moon cycle, love moon readings, is that you give something and you take something. You leave something and you take away something. And this is the energy that I'm seeing for you as well. Rido here is like the Chariot in the major arcana, the tarot. And Rido talks about traveling. It's a good time to negotiate. And what I'm seeing for you is news coming in to talk about plans you have made before the month of July. Then we've got Ingvats. I like to call this the building blocks of the runes. Successful conclusion. It may seem to you, Libra, that it's a roller coaster ride, but it is going toward a successful conclusion. And relief. You can breathe a sigh of relief. And at the end of the month, you're going to feel like, oh, this was a milestone in my life. It's as if I took a huge weight off my chest. Now I've got this rune, Perdro, which is Merkstave. It's usually a mystical and magical rune, but you have the magician here. Use that magic. You are the magician. Here we've got Perdro Merkstave, and Perdro Merkstave talks about secrets. All right, when it's Merkstave, they will come up. You won't see them coming. All right, and then we've got Soilo, Soilo, Soilo. Soilo is the sun. Soilo's victory, great power, and success. And I'm going to leave you with that note. If you can keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on the prize. You're the musician. Keep your eyes on the prize. Namaste. Ladies and gentlemen, Libra friends, I do hope that this was of help to you. Have a great love moon cycle month in July. Until we read together again, write down under the video something about your story. We'd all love to hear about it. Bye-bye.